Yeah, look, it's yeah, it's disappointing to, in an important game, we didn't really turn up right from the start. You know, even in saying that the toss decision was incorrect, we still never really threatened. So, yeah, maybe the toss wasn't so crucial. Maybe we should have just been a bit more prepared to play. But no, as I say, I take responsibility for getting the toss call wrong. But yeah, it was disappointing that we didn't, perform as well as what we had been in the previous few games.
Basically, what went so wrong? Body language also went down?
Oh no, we just our bowling probably wasn't as disciplined as what we needed. It was a nice wicket, obviously done towards the end, but it was a nice wicket and okay to bat on at the end. So if we'd just been able to pull that target back to more 160, one or so, that might have been a bit more realistic, 160, 170. But we just were, very undisciplined in our bowling, and then as the gentleman here said, our fielding just was really not of a high enough quality to restrict the total. So it was an all-round pretty dismal effort in the field, and then we weren't able to sustain with the bat.
What will we see you in next time? Changeable maybe, or
yeah, we've got to work that out. We'll work that out. A bit of time to think and assess. So yeah, there's time now, which is nice, and it's nice for the franchise to know that they're in the competition and can have 12 months of planning as opposed to a very rushed, preparation.
Really, just a general question. Having retired from international cricket, and you continue playing the IPL now, at your age, do you find it more difficult to keep your keeping skills at top, or is it your batting that you find it more difficult?
I felt, yeah, it definitely gets a little bit more difficult, I've found, with each year to keep up as totally sharp and up to pace with everything that's going on. It's only a fraction of a second, but as a player, so there's decisions to be made whether you're going to play on or play more cricket or do more work when you come in here. But between the batting and the keeping, obviously batting, you can't afford to be behind the pace with the bat. So yeah, there's probably an area that's take a lot of effort to get there. So and maybe the volume of cricket was good of starting to feel better about it by the end of it. So tell me and other players that do it something. Yeah, I haven't said anything or made any announcements or decisions. As I say, we've got time now, and I've really enjoyed being with the franchise, so I'd like to sit down and let the dust settle, and like everyone, we'll do a review, and then I'll sit down and we can think and plan and see what we all want, what we want to do as a group. Okay. I think Chennai probably have to be in a very good position, particularly if they can get that into that final on their home ground. Mumbai obviously is still a star-studded lineup, but they've got what looks like a little bit of confidence issues there at the moment. So yeah, look, it's anyone. If Chris Gale picks up again from his previous few games, RCB are right in it. So I'd have to say Chennai have just got their probably nose in front at the moment.